which I have no problem with being paid. But the problem is the toxicity, and what we've seen through cronyism and nepotism. Yeah, it actually infiltrates when there's money, and lack of accountability becomes a space, and when all it becomes is a franchise unit, and they go models, and it goes crazy. So what I've found is, because of the money model of the space, and it's not to say there isn't genuine people, but what it is, it's a case of that money model toxifies the leadership, and that's why people will lead on, pass on to their children, and they're still holding on to the same positions. And that's what I've seen. Free offering plates, man. I was like, whoa. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, whoa. And I'm not saying that's for everybody, but it really helped me understand that, right, the African church model is more aligned to the American church model. And so
it's
what you
hustle,
said there,
bro.
but when it comes to Afro-Caribbean context, brethren, if you're a pastor, brethren, yo, you're just about eating, bro. You're saying just about eating.
It's only when I grew up and I started to, look at outside churches and things like that, was when I actually saw, like, hold on, there's pastors with planes, pastors with 10-bedroom mansions and tennis courts and sweeping. Like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? And then as I became a Christian, started to look more into the thing, I started to see, like, wow, this is actually a hustle for these guys. And these guys, like, are actually taking a mick out of God's thing. Wow. Yeah, because the culture of the preachers wanting to get rich from the gospel, has spilled out into the people, because the people listen to those guys because they like what they say. Now, I don't like the prosperity gospel, right? But I don't like a poverty gospel. But the scriptures tell us the love of money is the root to all kinds of evil. Cool. Yeah. And what a lot of these guys are doing, the Kenneth Copelands, the Benny Hinns, and, the SPAC Nations, we can name so many. All they're doing is twisting the word of God and preying on either vulnerable people or people who are already covetous or gluttonous and want something from the kingdom. They're not thinking, what can I bring to the kingdom to glorify God? They're thinking, what can I take from the kingdom? What can God give me? Me. It's the religion of me. Like, we are our own idols in a lot of cases, even those that are believers. And yeah, bro, it's a huge problem. But the scriptures tell us about this, about the falling away of the church in the end times, about false teachers.